Hey, welcome back to Chants of Sennaar. Last time, we started the dialogue between all the different people of the tower and mended their relationships, and reached the final area of this game, I'm assuming at least. And this time we will figure out why it's called Exile. I have been thinking a lot, about a lot of this game, you know? It's been occupying my mind for the last few days. Like, for example, obviously, in the very beginning I was kind of surprised by the sci-fi aspects of this game, and obviously here it's like kind of culminating everything together. We see like a lot of screens and everyone's kind of hooked up to the Matrix, I'm gonna call it. There was like kind of my belief last time that maybe they're actually hooked up to like a Matrix kind of thing, and this is like kind of a punishment kind of deal, mainly because it's called Exile. But then I remembered, obviously we can talk to this guy and they can just leave whenever. So I'm assuming this is more... Okay, they're talking about the tower. Maybe the top? I'm gonna put that in just for a second. I'm gonna continue. This is like the top. And the other one might just be greetings. I'm just gonna say greet. So here's the thing. Obviously they can just leave apparently. So I'm guessing this is just like a way to constantly get stimulation in some sort of sense, right? They're seeing something. Look at, you know, the video that's playing. I could just see feet walking on grass. I mean, you do you, I guess. But yeah, it seems to be kind of voluntary, right? They seem to just be able to remove it. Which does mean that this is probably less awful what I'm seeing here, because I could just see this person sitting there. Maybe they're actually just sleeping and it's like over, or like the screen is broken and they're just... Which could be like the more dystopian kind of way to see this. Like the screen broke and they're just like, you know, sitting in front of the TV basically waiting for it to turn back on. Not really moving. I'm trying to focus there. Is there like any sort of movement? I feel like I'm imagining a little bit of movement, just like a teensy tiny smidgen of movement, but I might also be overthinking this. Anyway, we can't actually use anything here. You can just, you know, view whatever's happening here. Which also means, you know, we have like no idea how the language is looking like otherwise. So let's check out the different areas. I'm guessing nobody's going to interrupt us, assuming that everyone's just kind of hooked up to those devices. Also, like, I always have like some things that confuse me about this game. Like, for example, all the areas are kind of connected and they kind of, you know, built on top of each other. But we have like vastly different weather, for one thing. Like it's raining in this area. I don't know if you can see that on the YouTube compression side of things. And also the time of day is completely different, right? We have like... I guess we have 2 nighttime areas and 3 daytime areas, but... And it's important, time actually passes, but it seems to be constant light, because we do know that the scientists, or like the alchemists as they call themselves, they had like the watchtower and we could see time pass properly. And technically, because like the bell was ringing like constantly, and like I feel like I skipped, like I probably cut that out of the episode, but there were like moments where I could see and talk to them and they were like oh yeah, like next time the canteen is going to open at like 0 o'clock or whatever time measurement device they're using. So anyway, it's just something that confuses me still, so I'm really not sure about like the reality, I'm gonna call it, of the tower. Especially, okay, quite a curveball here. So they're kind of experiencing life, right? And we are kind of not related to any people in the tower, it seems like, right? We were in the area of the devotees, but we kind of came out of a sarcophagus or something like that, or like we kind of were reborn, and I'm guessing that we are just counted as like a normal human, as opposed to like the people of the tower. Maybe, and this is just like throwing it out there, maybe I'm really crazy, maybe we are hooked up to like one of those machines and we're like kind of a projection? Which would also kind of explain, like, and we are like quite literally like projected to the screen, and we are looking through the screen and seeing ourselves in third person, because we obviously have like the ways to teleport. And the teleportation is always like us, like you see the blinking effect basically. So maybe we are actually here in exile. The question is, why is this exile? That's like the biggest question that I have like no clue about. Like I'm just spitballing here. Like I am probably quite off with like my theory at the moment. Okay. We can make some connections. Can we turn this around? Yeah, we can. This, okay. Weird reference, but this kind of reminds me of the laser puzzles in the original Ratchet & Clank, like the very first for PS2. Where you had to connect like lasers and they had like things blocking stuff around. But it seems like we have like some connecting lines here. Why are you connected? Oh, wait. Something about the tower. I have like no idea what's combined to that. Like if I put you here, there's no line connecting this. So we probably have to connect all of them at the same time. And there's probably some rule to that, because I saw like some connecting lines there just a second ago. Did I turn something around in a bad way? Me? Me? Oh wait, we can combine sentences? Something human? This is connected. All of them are connected. I seek something. Is this the only position that works though? I'm guessing it is. There are like too many other positions that could work. I like a lot of characters that we had not seen prior to this moment. I might have to open... Yeah, I can see that you can spin this. I just want to look at all the different characters, just in case I've not focused on them yet. Okay, let's see how many we actually got. 6 of them? Okay. But obviously we have not gotten a new page. For now I'm not really sure what this is all about. It might make more sense once we understand more of the language. Wait, did I miss a potential talking partner there? I wasn't sure. Wait, we can talk. I have no idea. I hope we are getting like one of those stones that allow us to translate, but then again, it's like a lot of languages, you know, that I think about it. Key may create. If I put you in between there, you also connect, so there are technically multiple things. I'm guessing this is like a translation device and we just have to figure it out. Like for example, okay, we have the key, so maybe there's like another symbol that means key, like one of the other ones, because we had one that means make, and we have like make create down here, so they're probably connected somehow. Is there like a make in the middle? There would be this one then, assuming my theory is correct. There's like a translation. We have make create, we have make here, so maybe this just means make. Just theorizing how this works. Maybe there are like multiple characters as we can kind of guess like this. Make. Let's say it's make. Second one. There should be a me on this line then, if my theory is correct though. Maybe it's also completely wrong, because we do not have a character for me on this ring, which means, wait. That means that however this is positioned, is there like one on the outside? If this one. Okay, so we do know this has to be here. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking this, but maybe we have to connect them like this. Okay, we have create here, make create, and we have to turn it around in a way where nothing's blocking this connection. So create, and then we have to spin this one around as well. Me, but this is not connected to me. There has to be something on the outside, so this is definitely not the right position. I hope I'm kind of explaining what I'm thinking right now, right? Like, we are just trying to connect every single character that means the same in different languages. And if we don't have a fitting character, we just need a gap here. And then there's probably one alignment that is going to fit. Is there one for key? We have those two for key. So it means the key has to be here. Because we have the me here and we can't rotate that one. Seek and want is not correct. You have to spin this one into a position that fits. And wait. We have make outside of here, so this has to be aligned like this. Figured it out. And it confirms. Nice. Okay, this is definitely a creative way to combine all of those. And we are getting 6 characters to translate. Nice. Key talk. Okay, but the ones that I had like some guesses about, they were not confirmed, which is okay. Okay, we have those characters. That means we can probably understand like a conversation or two now. Do I want to go down? I want to go... Do I want to go back? Nah, wait. We can probably talk about some more in here. Because we were thrown out, but we do not have the characters in like the heading of this device, which is sad. Okay, and we probably don't really understand a lot more about like the things that you said, right? Was there something as a repetition? Use something tower, use something... Do you like the tower maybe? You like something like the tower? You dislike it? I have no idea. Well, for now we can just talk. This one's also shut off. Like, I always want to think about like more positive things, which is why I try to avoid like, you know, just thinking that they are just dead. Greeting. You are something. Wait. I just realized we have this character there. It's this one. No, it's not. It's also not. It's just exile. Okay. That's what this means? We have like another character here. Those are not active. Some of the lines are active, some are not. Why? Have we talked? Wait, we talked, right? You were the one. Yeah. For some reason I thought I talked to the one to the left. It's okay. What are you watching? Are you riding a horse? Why would you do that? No, but seriously, okay, there's like the exile door. Seems like a door, so there might actually be like another layer to the exile. Okay, this is where we originally were. Can we understand more about the tower now? Something about the tower. People, exile. It's just the exile area, okay. Not quite sure if this is supposed to tell me anything, but there's at least one more area that we had not checked out yet, so I'm gonna go over there. Can we understand you now? Like, if this is correct, that we are talking about like the top of the tower, then this has a relatively simple grammar again, because we had like other ones where we had words like to be, for example, that we had to insert to make like full sentences, as opposed to like the very beginning where we had like the devotees and we only had like one action per sentence. Wait, did I go over here? Oh wait, this is the place I went last time. Okay. For some reason I thought we went to the left, but I guess I was wrong about that. We can still go down here though. This is a screen. Key, open door. So we need different characters, but we do not have door. Interesting. Remember that there's a lock here. They're playing video games? Good choice. So maybe I was right? They're like in a like fun matrix, I'm gonna call it, right? They can leave whenever, but they're currently busy. But why is it exile? I mean, they're here of their own volition. That's something we had already figured out, kind of. Ooh, is there like another device that tells us a few words? I actually like this very much. Okay, I'm also going to use the D-pad here just because analog stick was kind of weird. Upgrade. Do we have like a character for death? This is the character for death. We can move you around. We do not know if we need one in the middle. We do have one for go. You. Okay, this one explicitly has to go. Okay, for some reason I couldn't actually rotate you with the D-pad. Can I not? Okay, I can use the D-pad to select stuff, but I cannot rotate the device using it, which is weird. Okay, so this has to be the middle ring. Do we have one character for help? This is death. We do know where death is, so you have to be aligned like this. I think the controls kind of weird at times, but hey. We do have go pass. We do not know where that. Okay, we do know where that has to go. Like this, and now we have translated even more symbols. Wow, actually really like this, like as a final area, final language to kind of just infer a meaning like this. It's definitely unique, right, as opposed to like the other areas. Or like, obviously the other areas have their own ways in which they were unique, but this is definitely quite different, and I like this. Anyway, this is probably the way back to where we were before with the teleporter. Yeah, okay. So the only place left is up here then. And well, this is a screaming face. Can we step on it? No. I mean, we can get up on this podium here, but this is kind of it. Why are you screaming at this guy? So we are not at the top. This is... Okay, we had the concept of God described to us like at the very beginning. And this is also something that massively changed the way I thought about the game, obviously. Like when we were talking about the devotees, they obviously saw like God at the very top. And I remember when we were talking about like the warrior language, they had like duty at the very top. And I thought it was like a manifestation of like God, basically, right in their depictions, because it tended to be above them. But they seem to not be, you know, the type of people who have faith in a God, I guess. And same for like the other people of the tower. They never really talked about any sort of godlike beings. They had like the concepts that they were thinking about, but like not to that point. I mean, this definitely seems like closer to it, right? We have like the tower and we can look through the gate and we can see like this big door, and it seems to be like similar, like I am drawing parallels to the devotees here, obviously, where we had like the tower and the sun, and in the side of the sun there was the god, and we can see it here again. I feel like I want to check out the left side first, because I like those little puzzles here. They're neat. Let's see. Greetings over here. And since we can't move the middle one. Here open. We have wait. Do we have like a wait character somewhere? No. We also know that this one has to be connected to this one automatically, because no, wait, it doesn't have to be. It could be any of those. Like the only thing that I know is that none of like these two can't be connected, because they're obviously both of our current language, so they can't mean the same thing. So whatever position we are taking, it has to be something where they are not connected. But we have like no idea how to move those currently. Not. We have like a not anywhere here. We have a wait. We have plural. Oh wait, we have not. Not is up here. So I was right about that. We do not have that. We have the greeting connected. And this one has to be in this position. Where's the plural symbol? Do I have like a plural outside? This just means wait. Wait. Oh yeah, I have to move you around. And this one was correct. Not, yeah. But we don't have like a not here. Do you have 4 outside? No, so they have to be... They can't be lined like this. They can't be lined like this because of the plural. Wait a second. Okay, now I'm kind of confused. They obviously can't be aligned like this. We have greetings open. We do not have another greetings in the middle. So either this has to be empty, or it has to... No, it can't connect to another one because we already have one here. So this has to be an empty slot. We have not, fear, and this one is also not. So this also has to be empty. Those are 2 empty slots we're having. So it has to be aligned kind of like this. But not quite, wait. Again, controls are kind of weird. Right, just thinking how everything has to be connected. Not, wait, plural, greetings. Wait, was my greetings even correct? No, it wasn't, right? I thought... No, wait, this is the top. I thought... Which one was greetings? This one. I might have been wrong about that. Anyway, what are those symbols telling me? Oh, man, okay. You've had that one before, so this is just like kind of to help you out a little bit. I can look at the exile buttons. Not buttons, but like drawings on the doors. And we need, okay, we need another one of those pieces. We still have not seen any of those, but it seems like we only need like one of those keys, and they are going to be useful in every one of those positions just because they look the same. At least at every one of those doors. We finished you right there. Quite sure. Just checking, you know, my memory is sometimes terrible, yeah. Wait, I've actually not checked, but can we understand the writing up here? Greetings Tower. I guess a few confirmations are still missing. But we have a few more. We should have key now, right? No, wait, we had key before. Key, open. Not here. Open. And door. Do we have a character for door? I guess we do not. At least none that are confirmed. I feel like this is going to be like the next puzzle to really make progress here. So how about we figure out how to understand doors? Doors are complex concepts, you know. We probably can't talk to you still. Can I understand you fully now? I just have to check, mainly because just because we're getting... Oh, go away. Me something you. Hate? Hate, dislike? I'm just gonna say hate. There's like a reason why they don't wanna talk. It has to be something negative. Or it's annoyed by, and they talk the other way around, where it's like, you on the right side, you annoy me. I'm just gonna say hate. For now, it's like some negative emotion. So they definitely don't want to talk to us, okay. How much did we see before we saw this depiction of the tower, by the way? Because I don't quite remember. This might have been like basically the beginning. Yeah, it was. Okay. I was surprised that nobody noticed the store until now, so, you know. I guess the scientists are just too busy with like other stuff. And the masks themselves are also still nothing we can interact with. Okay. Can we see a character that might mean close? Where would we find one of those? It's also interesting that they're sitting around like on the outside and I mean, there are buildings. We can't enter them, but... Something similar? You hate something, you hate the tower. Okay, here's another thing that I just, you know, that kind of popped into my head. Obviously, we have like these videos that are playing. This is probably what they are seeing. I mean, they are depicting our world. Right? I don't know if that's like, obviously I'm guessing it's like an artistic choice. The question is how much impact has this choice on like the story that we are going to discover soon. Wait, you were the one who hated us, right? No greetings? No, it's not greetings, go away. Wait, does that mean that I didn't... Oh wait. I for some reason thought the one person we came across a second ago was the person we talked to, but we came from the top obviously, and then we went to the bottom and we didn't talk to this person again. Okay, why do you hate us though? And what about you? Tower top, go away. Could be the top of the tower. They really don't want to talk. They really like their screens, you know? Relatable. Always these youth with their tic-tacs and stuff. No, but seriously, where would we even go then? I mean, we can guess some of the characters. I mean, those two definitely can't mean door. They could have also talked about the door of the... No, I don't think so. So whatever means door, it should probably not be this one. But like, if that one person hated us, or like was annoyed by us, what else were they annoyed by? Maybe the rain? So that would leave those two characters, unless they are depicted up here. In which case I would say they probably don't mean door. Okay, those two don't mean door then, probably. Greetings. Could that be the door? Like I'm talking about like the big one, which is why they might hate it. They hate us and they hate the door and what it stands for or something like that. The question is this just like Exile Co-op or something like that, which is why we have like the character depicted everywhere? Also, I'm wondering if the game they're playing up there is actually a real game. Maybe the developer made like other games. I've actually not checked. I should probably do that at some point. Anyway, you want the key? Key, open, door? No. Key. I'm gonna try like one more. Open, this would be one of those. I guess both of them. No. Is there like a character here? Like I like to press the inspect button that shows us like all the places we can go, because I've definitely missed multiple pathways during my playthrough. Did I miss something in the... Did I interact with like the last screen? Did I do that? No, I did. There was like a slot for one of those weirdly shaped keys, right? That is like all we had there. Certainly something. But you know, I do love being confused in this game, like at least for a little bit. I just hate it when it happens because I missed like something really obvious somewhere. That's why I'm cooking. I just have to look again, I guess. Yeah, it's just this one. We do not have any items. Where would we... Wait a second. We have a character that looks like similar? No, I almost saw that this might just be the symbol for door or something like that. Those are also all the pages that we found. We might also just be missing the door character. Right? Like, I mean, we are definitely missing characters, and like last time that happened... Wait. It could also mean something like, no, we do have me already, right? Otherwise I would have thought it means something like, I agree to the tower, or like... Like, greetings, tower. It could mean something like, something, greetings from tower to tower. We do have the character for man, right? We got that somewhere here. Yeah, man, human. I want to say, like, we had the depiction over here. I was just confused because we didn't get anything, but this was just to help us understand the characters. And like the puzzle here. And there's nothing we can do here. I guess it's going to be the last language anyway, so they can also just make it more complex, but okay. Something that could be unfair if it happens. Maybe there's something behind here. Okay, maybe there isn't. I just had to check. Yeah, I guess it's just a face. I really don't get... Like, I mean, it seems like the face is like looking at something and the laser's like kind of going upwards while the one that goes into its mouth goes downward. That is something peculiar, at least. I did not miss anything here. I'm not allowed to talk to any of you. Have some light. There's nothing here. I mean, again, we don't have a lot of characters, but depending on the grammar. There was something about like I adore you wouldn't make sense. So like the hate character probably isn't that. I'm quite sure. Wait, we tested that this isn't door, so it's definitely like I'm gonna say it's not door. So I'm gonna remove that already. I mean, it's certainly an episode where I'm running around in circles. There isn't also like there isn't really a character that would look similar to like the depictions on here, like, you know, one straight line to cross. We can't see any characters here either, right? I just noticed that those are probably controls, like the green dots, right? You could probably, you know, lean on a chair and like have like something to do with your arms. Right, are they using those buttons? They probably are. I'm just really confused by those exile doors. Why are they here? What are they blocking off? Why is this everywhere? And also we can't go further, so what's missing? It's a tower. People exile. I'm genuinely... Something people exile. Something greetings. Something tower. But what kind of people are those? Just means exile, yeah. Like, okay. The thing is, like, the exile part that is so confusing to me, right? Because we do have the confirmation that this is exile, right? This is like not something I made up. This is like what the game tells me. It's what the save state of this game tells me. So why is it exile? From what were they exiled? And can't be like the tower people exile. What kind of people are exiled? The evil people exile? The good people exile? But why, like, if it were for like good people, why is it exile? I know, I've gone around here like 4 or 5 times already. You're just going to say you hate something. Did I try top? Maybe you're asking about the tower door. And I'm just checking and retreading all steps like 20 times. I just have to, otherwise, you know, I'm just getting confused. You didn't actually have anything to tell me here, right? Yeah, we can't actually talk to anyone. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Yeah, the door's over here. I'm gonna try the top one. I don't know if this is like a place, like I really hate experimenting so much. I tried that one, right? Okay, I'm gonna try all the characters because I have to find something, I guess. And this is that one. Key, open, hate. Is there? Maybe I just missed something. Maybe it's the door? Door, go. Oh. Okay, I see why I'm stupid. I found the door already. I just missed the... Okay, key, open, door. Okay. Okay, I am just being silly. Anyway, I would say this might be the second to last episode. I don't know yet. I feel like we are getting close, and next episode might be a super long episode where we finish the game. And I'm gonna give you my thoughts about like everything that has happened, just because I feel like we're getting really close. So I'm gonna put a cut in here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be seeing each other next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.